This is a quick demonstration of Total Testing's Excel 2016 test. You'll see that the questions are at the bottom of each of the screens where I must perform a specific task in order to answer each question. It's an interactive test and it does allow multiple methods in order to answer each question. So let's get started. On this question, you'll see that it wants me to print the entire workbook. So I'm going to use a shortcut key of Control P. And I've answered it correctly. So I'll go on to the next question. From here, I need to wrap text. So I use a right mouse click. I clicked in the wrong area, which is an incorrect action. So let's try it again. Next question. I'm going to insert a pivot table using the default settings. I'll leave that as is. Click on OK. It's inserted the pivot table. So I move on to the next question. It wants me to add up this column with a single action, which is the auto sum. I've done that correctly, and I move on to the next question. This wants me to freeze the row, and I actually don't know how to do this, but I'm going to try to figure it out. So I'm going to click here, and that's an incorrect action. I'm going to retry it one more time, and maybe I can click on Insert. Oh, that's still wrong. This is a performance-based test, and because I did not know how to perform that, it did not allow me to guess and figure it out. So I don't know how to do that. On this one, I'll use a right mouse click. I'll insert a column, and we move on to the next question. And our final question is doing conditional formatting. So I will click on these areas. Oh, again, I clicked in the wrong area. Try it again. Less than 100. And it's red text. And it changed it to red, so I answered that question correctly. And that's it. That's the end of that test. It now automatically scores it. It emails the administrator with a detailed report, which looks a lot like this. It gives you your candidate information, how well they did on the test overall, a percentile ranking, so you know that how your candidate is doing against others. It breaks it down by the level, basic, intermediate, advanced. Shows you the topic of the questions. And then it shows you each of the question, whether or not it was scored as correct with a check mark, the amount of time they spent on the question, and what level it was scored at. And that's it.